is about pretending, put somebody in pretend jail. It just lets you know how silly it's really obstructing with a case. This might not even be a federal case. This could be a higher case. Okay, it's obstructing something. All right. Well, I can't sit up in this motherfucker no more. The only thing happened when I opened up my eyes, I can't sit up under damn motherfucker on this earth. If this is what people doing, I can't. There's no way. It just, I wasn't created like that. I wasn't created for it. We got but God. Somebody like, oh, it's a broken sorrow. No, because we're gonna figure out what we do. Because I woke up this morning and I came out like really early or whatever, and the stars were still out. And it was a big star at the bottom and a little star. The first thing we need to know is I'm not a luminary. The star is to represent the birth of me. You get what I'm saying? But I just woke up and I thought I went past that room and my D baby's room was closed. And then I heard my daughter, the so-called daughter, lock the door when she left. But I feel like they working her. They working her. But that's why I'm saying, if this is Blackbeard, what I call him, if this is this person, you ain't have no access to that child. If these is the Coles, you're not having no access to that child. Those two off limits. That's what I'm saying. All these children that they probably took these children out at a certain time, but these ones is right here. You're not having no access to them. So that's why I'm wondering if with the King of Wands here coming at this person, I wonder if these the raptors in the mob stores that's trying to get back in. No, I want some new dragons. I need some new dragons. I can't stand myself when I wake up sometimes. I can't stand myself when I wake up sometimes. Y'all, they think I'm talking about them raptors. Yeah, we can't do that. Yeah, we got whatever this is with the dude in the canyons. Somewhere in West Canson. The canyons in West Canson. Somebody could be there. You know, I'm thinking that when they talk about they took that little girl, Madeline McCain, I think that's my daughter, one of my daughters. I think that's my youngest daughter, but they just painted her white. And I think they took her from Great Wolf Lodge. They switched her at Great Wolf Lodge. This could have been the father too. Like if the father was dealing with some people, if this man was having an affair with some people, you know what I'm saying? Whatever he was doing got something to do with some people that was involved with some other shit. Like it was a plot on him. You know, I think motherfuckers came towards me to sleep with me over the years to get into the gates. Me being a gate and not knowing. Okay? They could have got that up out of me, you know, whatever, but then these people are forever indebted to me. Not them, not the father, not the son, not the nothing. But these are the people that's using them instead of me using them to build my house. You see what I'm saying? This shit is all against all the motherfucking rules. So we have this energy here. These motherfuckers could have been up there because I told y'all when we went to girl, I'm about to say Rhode Island. When we went to Wisconsin Dells, there was a port there, and that shit looked like the place of no return, where people be going taking pictures in Africa. I'm like, this motherfucker look like the port of no return or whatever this is. It was an old port. We had to stop real quick somewhere. Like I don't know, we had to stop somewhere, and we had to get out to stretch our legs, or we had to get out to get something to drink or something like this. I can't remember, but I just remember that port. So these people could have been swapped out. You know, they be talking about somebody was in Germany. Well, some of these areas in Wisconsin is called Germantown. I live in a place called Germantown. It used to be called Germantown. This does have to do with Germans. No matter if they black or white or Chinese or Mexican today. It has something to do with Germans or even Hitler going against America and growing Germany even underground possibly. It's like treasonous. So it's like a kid in school. I told you you can't have that phone while I'm teaching you in class. Give me the phone. Or when a kid bring a toy to school, they trying to show everybody they playing with the toy all day, and then the teacher trying to do something serious and the person passing the toy around. You're going to get that shit taken. It's probably going to be in your teacher's desk for the rest of the, whatever her rules is, for the rest of the year, for the rest of the day, something like this. So this could be this situation here where somebody wants you to have to look at two people. Like, this could be like your best friend and your spouse, or your mama and your spouse took your something here. All right, they put snakes in their hair and they took spot on TV or something. So somebody could have tried to marry me and go back into TV, but they're not going to be able to do. Or this could be talking about what they did in the past. Somebody could have died for it. Okay. With this Knight of Wands, somebody could have died for it. So I don't know. Like, it depends on what these people is already down with, what they already connected with. I feel like it's different how they can be connected. They want me to sit here for the next 10 years and tell y'all about this saga or this story instead of sitting in a real position of power, and that's not going to happen. God is telling me to keep going like this right now, but it's not going to happen. Like, shit about to be said that's going to break down something. Okay? Yeah, somebody could be wanting somebody to take a leap of faith, or this some kind of skit or something. These people, they already picked out who they want to be partners with in the new play or something in the Truman Show. But I'm the runner of the Truman Show. None of this shit is real. Yeah, nobody can't steal this. Nobody, okay, like, we could put this two ways. Nobody can't steal this because they don't want to have this. They don't want somebody to marry them and go jump in TV and then take their star and go jump in TV with somebody else, and you have to sit there and watch. I feel like if this is this Drake shit, it could be a different Drake. Like, this person could be, they about to bring this person back in Kendrick Lamar body or something like this. But and you're not about to do. Actually, when I'm talking about this is ruining the plans. Okay, so when I speak about, I'm not just speaking to speak. This is to ruin the plans. Or when they go into it, it's cursed. They deserve it. Okay. So, it's like nobody want to steal that. Nobody want to steal somebody that get married to, and then somebody go bring your money into Hollywood. I was watching them little girls, the little girl with the little round face or whatever. And she was like, yeah, with that song that I came out, I can't even remember. I never even heard it. She was like, yeah, it was on the double charts or whatever, something like this. It cost us 500 something thousand to put that record out. I think that this is whatever this little girl, if I remember the name of the song, I'll put it out. But I think that these one of the girls that they killed my daughters, or they pushed them to the side and they gave these girls my daughter's info or whatever like this, spread that money out, the 3 flowers, and they put them up. And I'm about to take their motherfucking ass down. So it's not like these my children and they're gonna come back and say, oh mom, and set me up like a basketball mom. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a good ass show. So they want me to sit here and talk about this, but that's what they don't understand. When you taking something read right out of my brain and I recognize it, or if I say something on here, I'm already a copyright, bitch. I'm the tree of life. So you gonna be paying my motherfucking portions, past, present, and future. That's just the way it fucking works, man. If we figure out the whole industry is unprofessional, then get rid of that shit. Sew up the place thereof with the motherfuckers in it, and then rebuild it. Somebody feel like they getting away or going, or so I keep hearing never forget you or something like this, but God is telling me they're not going nowhere. It doesn't matter how big the display is. If they come dancing like Bojangles in front of you saying, yeah, we on the way, bitch, we gone. Or if they come back and be like, yeah, we like it where we at now, they're a motherfucking lie. It's not working. Not going to work. Only way this would be me defeating God. So this could be like that movie I just watched. It was like Killer Island or something. And these people are destroyers. But these is people that wanted to date. It's like they knew I came to destroy something. And then they started to do something and become famous while destroying things and call themselves destroyers. But you get what I'm saying? It's the inspiration came from the source to crash things or ruin things or something. But that's not what I was coming off as saying. It's like a healing thing. It wasn't to ruin it unless it just can't be fixed. If everything is so corrupt, you just can't fix it. So I don't know what these people think they doing without the source. That's just it. Just I don't know. It makes probably a little bit of no sense. This could be why a lot of shit is happening where it's not making no sense right now. But I do feel like the broken sorrow is somebody passed away, or so they say. So that'll be like that, or somebody can't steal my. This also gives me like Caroline. Over here trying to get to the other side, and somebody closed it off. Because this is what they were doing. They were like the older ones, or the zero generationers, or the 80s generationers, the first generationers, or the ones or whatever. They were trying to get me to dig up something, or dig, like they put their dirt on me, made me dig myself out, and then they get healed, and then they just put a new pile of dirt. It's something like this, okay? Something like this. Somebody could have stripped somebody out of the industry or try to put them down or whatever to come down with me, but there's no such thing. I always say up or down, but there's no such thing as down. This is an energy that's never going to be down. If you push the person down, it's like a floaty thing, like what you use in the ocean when you know, a life jacket or something. You're going to be trying to push it down. It's still going to keep rising up. Okay? That could be me. Somebody else could feel like that. I don't know. But somebody could have died, or they could have took the leap of faith, or they could have jumped to be with somebody else with Africa. All right? But there's something about some form of treaty or something like this. Like this nation will never rise as high as or with. It's no need to. They have enough power or whatever to damn near probably tried to take down the world where they at. They don't need to. It's just not for them. It's like Islam in Africa is not getting their hands on my crown. That could be why they tried to ruin it or break it down. Yeah, like I said, the Three of Wands. They just can't have it. So maybe somebody likes somebody. Maybe somebody loves somebody. Maybe somebody, I don't know who this is. They don't have to be somebody that's connected to me. But maybe this person, the thing that got them to retire or come out of the industry is this energy. They could have been thinking about me yesterday, but because I proved a point, or because I am who the fuck I am, and this is like somebody that wants you to go out as nothing. If you claim to be what you is, and people see you like that, I don't want to be with you. Well, then, nigga, you don't want to be with me. And you could go in the background with this bitch, and I'll just pick your ass up and come get you and fuck you when I want to. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this. Like you did me for 30 years or something while you were still in my fucking destiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you... It ain't nothing... When I say that, it's because, if something is going to be here, it's going to be here. If it's mine, it's mine. This is about my foundation. This is about my firm footing. So if a bitch had to do all this to get my man, imprison me and everything like this to get my man, bitch, and I'm God, and you think you got my man, and I anointed that nigga, I created that nigga, I formed that nigga, I built that nigga. It's nothing that you're going to do to keep him from looking back at me if you try to keep me stuck or imprisonment. And there's nothing that you're going to do to keep me from him when I get my footing. So somebody try to make a God not have their footing so you can have some nigga? Bitch, please. And that's why I say I'm not going to play around with you too much. You're going to lose your fucking life. It's an order. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Because somebody feel bad, because I feel like this is somebody that felt like they can't love or something like this. And somebody could have programmed them to love them, or they just found out that they love them. That's the greatest feeling. Because you fuck with somebody's love life, or you mess with somebody for 30, 40 years or something. You broke their heart. This could even be a father or a God that's a godfather or something like this that could have had you as his daughter and his bride. There's gods or mythical gods that take their daughters as spouses. In this nigga that had every girl in the world. You sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere. You're going to have to sit your ass down somewhere this season. You old. Somebody out of their mind. They need to get like a test or something to see if they can still be capable of doing something. Like, people could look at it as rude, but listen, if you find out that your grandma killed you, or they killed you, or something like this, an elder in your family, or all the elders got together and said you should be dead, I will drag your motherfucking ass to the moon and back, and then take you to hell and bring you spinning. I don't give a fuck who it is. Respect is given where it's that's my daily beat. It just I don't see it no other way. You kill it, you could be killed. Like, what you doing? This is nothing about respect then no more. I don't even look at you as a family member. Some of these motherfuckers ain't your family members. They're your enemies that kidnapped you and was holding you all this time. So it is what it is. You know, this is how I look at it. And just because you've been playing around with my husband or something all this time thinking he was the true power, bitch, it's me and his family. And these motherfuckers will be dilapidated and start disappearing from this motherfucking earth until somebody scream, okay, okay. You know how people used to twist your arm behind your back and say uncle, or tickle you, and then they say please stop, master. That's the games that we used to play when my brother and them used to play. Tickle you or something, try to make you say please, master, or something like this. To stop, master. No, stop, please, best master in the world. And you be laughing or you be trying to get away, and it's like, okay, you know, that kind of shit. This is what this is. It's just so childish. And I think that I don't think if Michael Jackson them been doing this shit, I don't think it should just be them that suffer. I think it's the whole motherfucking clique. I think it's the family members, all the people that they rallied up against somebody. Everybody should be ripped out as if they never fucking existed. I don't care how famous you was. You understand? So we got the Hierophant here. All right, and then we got somebody trying to stop this. They know that I'm a little amped today. I don't know why I'm waking up so amped. All right. I feel like I just feel good. I mean, I just always do, even though if my face don't say it, right? Like, I'm the type of person walk through school and I'm like, girl, you look so mean. But when people talk to me, I'm just really nice. I'm really just like cool. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't about, you should not judge anybody in the first place. And especially not me. And you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. So, I mean, we already know that though. Unless you're trying to steal from them or you're trying to hide what you did to them. Then you would. Okay? So the same person, this could be, I was thinking about Candy Burris and then the one dark-skinned girl that's on, Real Housewives, no, Love and Hip Hop, no, Basketball Wives. With Evelyn and them, the girl that's kind of awkward a little, she kind of a little bit awkward or whatever on the show, the dark-skinned girl. She kind of looked like Mayor Como or whatever. So this could be the same thing. What I was picking up on Alaska or whoever was the high priestess in Alaska. All right. The one little loud girl that be like, let me tell you something. God said, you know, the little girl with the blonde hair. Okay. I feel like this is the high priestess in Alaska that's in reverse. All right. And this could be, again, something that came up from the breed of this energy. I know that I seen something about that dude, Stephen, whatever his name is, that's supposed to be George Floyd's brother, but it might be one of his clones. See, these people is all about illusion. These are illusionists. But they didn't forgot. You see what I'm saying? It's something like, even when I was watching that movie yesterday, Killer Island or something, it's like somebody was like, pick who you is or something like this. I'm not none of them motherfuckers. You look, whoever this person is obsessed with me. Whoever the main man is that built the onion place, motherfucker, you took my idea, you ran off, you built the onion. Like in the beginning, he like, oh, this is my house that I was leaving to the world. This be also why somebody destroyed something. It's like a kind of obsession, kind of like, but I was also getting the Mona Lisa in that movie. It could have been representing because everybody's like, see something, don't say nothing, but it had to be said. I'm here to say everything. So, and this could have been the cousin Annalisa that the person was trying to protect or something. And somebody's trying to say, like, I don't know how somebody's trying to wrap it up, but I feel like whatever those characters is, that's all somebody in one. The only thing about me, okay, is that this person, like, I am the blueprint or something. And whoever this man is that, like, kind of got them people, you know, into something and then tricked them and snapped them up and things like this. So that I'm boundless. I can't be bound. So I can't be latched by John's Baptist fucking strappeth. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to work. This could be the fact that this is a Hierophant, or that I started off as a Hierophant. I had graduated at about 12 years old. I'm here into a Hierophant. I mean, this could be what they stripped from me during, you know, around the time of the Jean Bonnet case. This could be what they stripped from me. and gave it to a pope or something, and they're supposed to give it back. Somebody don't want that to happen. Or they don't want me to talk about it, but I can talk about anything I want. That's the thing. A lot of these people is going to be falling. I'm not, that's why I said I feel like this King of Wands is coming in while somebody's blindfolded doing something, trying to get anointed, trying to get their, you know what, dipped, wet or something, or cleansed. But it ain't like they're going to be like, oh my God, Lord, oh, thanks for saving me. Here's this or something. No, these motherfuckers just stealing. Y'all just been stealing. You going to fucking hell with chains on. Also, you're trying to give me the identity or the background identity of Gasolina? No, thank you. That's like Phoenix or some bitch like this. That's not me. This could be the message. This could also be with that doctor energy or something, or somebody that is the fixer, or somebody is a healer. Because I feel like one masculine came towards me. He was a doctor, but I wasn't seeing like a surgeon or nothing. You know what I'm saying? This could be the doctor person or whatever. Also, somebody's like, who you going to hit? Who you going to punch? It's like the drunk person. Okay? I don't know. The drunk person. Like I told you, if these people calling themselves like, you know, those type of families. You know, the elite families. Like the lower end elite. Right? That's dealing with people stolen money. That's the way that they take their kids out. Back in the day in the 60s when teenage girls, Caucasian girls would get pregnant, they take them and send them off to some, and say, oh, she's going to private school in Rome or something. And really the bitch was in like a convent thing for where nuns are, for they can have the baby and come back like nothing happened. It's something like this that they're doing. It's something like this that they're doing. All right. Plus this person, this beauty energy, this could be the person, again, double cross energy. This person was able to lure in somebody got a cross on their coat of arms or something. This person was able to lure this person in and get them sick 2 times, or somebody could have got this person sick with HIV or something. They regenerated this male, and this person got the person sick with it again. But who they blame for it? Me or you or some innocent person. Right? It's something about keeping somebody's legs closed. But the thing is, whoever you're trying to chastise about this, you should be happy that you even got a chance to. Because this ain't even that. This ain't even that, man. This is like somebody like, and then you would be like me and you would be my children, but they using my essence or my blood or my fucking cells or something. It's something weird like this. We got the Hierophant again. This could also be with the Vatican and stuff. They prefer or they give power onto certain type of what they would call the beast. This could be Africa or something like this. Black people, so-called black people or dark brown people from other nations. They don't like to deal with America. All right. Somebody don't want to put 2 people out, or they want to keep 2 people trapped. A mother and a child, or a father and a child. And that's the problem right there. That's why I feel that when we say we won't regard the old or the young, if this is a policy or something that you had and you trying to come at me like this, and this is the first time America is busting through as half America, half England, you ain't going to be able to do it. This is going to be the end of the Vatican, because the crown ain't going nowhere. That, like, people don't, you're not hearing what I'm saying, but something is going to be shifting until motherfuckers know, until they give up this, whatever this wand is. It's like somebody got the Ace of Wands in the upper chambers, but they need the one in the lower. They need all the, it's like 7 wands or something. Put a bunch of them together. This fascist kind of energy with the little blade on it and everything. Something ain't going to change. Like these people are unsettled in the mind throughout the day. They unsettled. It's really bad. They try to act like it's not that's not what it is, but they're unsettled. And I just feel like with these black ships here, or these black relationships, these are in the reverse here. It's a balancing act. If the blacks have been using their power to, like, pick through with the pits or something like this, okay? The Blackwater people in the pits of hell, if they've been doing something to go against like the Brutans or the Hebrews, the ones with the brew, with the alchemy, it's not for them to be freed. It's not for the sellouts that sold me out as a child to be freed or did some or pierced me as a child to be freed. It's only me. It's only one. This is not for that. This is the message here. So somebody's like, aha, we got you, or you're our world, or we're going to hold on to you. No, you're not. This is the message here. Yeah, we got the Sun Hierophant. You're not. Everybody got to pay or whatever this is. Yeah, they got to return whatever this is, okay? But somebody trying to get somebody pregnant. Now, but again, lest it be dark, then kill it. These people think I got to give them a sacrifice or have a... Like, I know you already stole black children from me or dark children right out of the womb. Or you created them in a petri dish. So, I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you shit. And you owe me everything. You get what I'm saying? I don't owe you nothing. And if these is people that saying, oh, well, your spouse can't... I don't even know who this spouse is that you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. The family is the enemy to me and the person. It's not my fault if the male that's attached to me didn't realize that the family and the friends and the people that they kept company with in the industry and all this was their enemies, and they just thought, oh, look at you and look at us. That's your... You pay for that, nigga. I'm over here seeing something very clear when I can. That's like... I'm the motherfucker supposed to been having all that power to move shit around as soon as possible, do this. You don't even know. You ain't even embedded in this shit like this. So you was never supposed to be the one to be walking around with your dick swinging around like you the king. You just fucked up everything, to be honest with you. Some despicable actions with despicable people, and then you're going to try to judge me? Somebody got to sit down all the way. They just do. It was never for you to lay your funky eyes on me and try to... Never. So I know we talking... The way I'm talking today, we talking to the first generationers. We talking to the first generationers. And I wouldn't know the first generation version of my spouse. Because I didn't meet him until I was 13. So he would be... The version that I met was a second generationer, if that, because something could have happened to this family right when I met them, after I kissed him and woke them up. It could have woke him up, and then he could have woke them up. If this was really like some kind of cult, not a family, and these people was having sex with people, like, oh, incest, but some of these people wasn't even family members. It was just a scam. So if I kissed him and woke him up, and he went, just like the Spencers, they would have had to get it from the Dominique boy. And some of these families would have had to either have sex with each other or have sex with somebody that their family member had sex with in order to get activated, or kiss or rub up against or touch or something like this. So it's like in business. I anointed you. You got this quality. You learn how to run fast. You go into the Olympics. You something like this. It's like, okay, it's like somebody trying to co-sign on somebody's shit, but it's kind of like real. This ain't personal. It's about business. But a lot of these people that ran through gifts or whatever they got over the time, they already ran through it. And the industry is so fucking low right now. It ain't no need for nobody that just came out for the first time, that came out with one hit record. Where's the next one? Do you understand what I'm saying? It kind of look ridiculous. Because somebody's gonna say something that's in the... I'm not supposed to be a musician, but somebody's gonna say something to be like, oh, this is the genre of this person. That what they're saying lyrically, it matches up with what's going on right now. But you didn't put out some song called Bubblegum Pop and put $500,000 into it. You get what I'm saying? And this is the thing. I feel like whoever this is, if they were supposed to be doing that with me or you, they didn't do that. They didn't do it that way. They didn't take you into the industry, get you some hit records or something like this. They were taking your essence, giving it to somebody in the industry, and then making them rich off of it. But then again, not giving me my fucking portion. That's like if if I was a running track star and they found out whoever I touch gonna run track. Okay, well, number the motherfucker. The book of Numbers is about number this nigga. And if the family is really living real fat and lavish off of the energy or essence that they got or they stripped or they took or I gave to them or by accident or without knowing what I am or whatever like this, okay, well then, motherfucker, where's my portion? There's no reason for me to wait. That much money, what the fuck is you waiting for? You didn't wait to go sneak and try to find these children and pay them to betray me in court or something like this and get this money or get these book deals or these little record deals or, the gift to learn how to sing, write, draw, play guitar, whatever the fuck you did, okay? You didn't wait to do that. The fuck am I waiting here for? It's almost like, it's that like God, like, take me up out of here and sew this motherfucker up. This is a cut. This is a canker sore in the middle of this motherfucking nation. Like, come on now. We got the devil. And when I say God outside of me, that's just when unexplained actions happen. Other than that, this is it. Just like being in a big old game or something like this. It's what can pluck you out and do things like this. It's some extra arms or a strong arm or something that makes stuff actually move on the way I can't. I can't fly. Meaning I can't just come out my car, stand up and just say, whoop, and lift off like some fucking Marvel comic person or something. But when I need to get like that, there's something that does that. Or a mechanism or something like this. That's what I'm calling God outside of myself, where unexplained things happen on a large scale, a force. You understand? This could also be this Gordon energy here. The Sampa energy, they acting African or something like this, but I feel like that might be a Gordon. Or this could be, they changed this person. I feel like there was a masculine energy that was obsessed with me and he was changing people along the way. Could have been orders from God. These people that was getting something from the Holy Spirit and not showing no respect. This could be somebody jealous. Went through the Akashic records and tried to move everybody out of the way that they seen somebody with. So they can be with somebody in peace without having to run into any of these people. I don't know what y'all be doing. Remember what I'm hearing. Okay? There's nothing that's coming out that nobody should be ashamed of. Most of these people that they exploiting somebody to is already so corrupt. Their souls is gone. They so corrupt. What do I care about these people knowing? What do I care about a regular person knowing what the fuck something about me? I don't. You're not better than me. You already broke all kind of laws spying on me or whatever. What are you doing? Somebody could be being stingy. This could be a move. I'm telling you, there's a rise of Islam. It's very silent, very quiet. This person is being stingy now. They want somebody to go, but this could be this Muhammad energy. This could be this hotel stiller. Because I feel like if somebody would have put the proper person in the proper place 15 years ago, 10 years ago, none of this would have happened. Now all these people got to go down for what they was doing in the dark. This person feel like whatever this is, they hid their infidelities or something here. They tucked them away. But this person going to have to take the leap of faith. Probably got a dress on. Somebody probably wear dresses. Shit like this. Somebody be wearing dresses or they be dancing for these people at the hafla. This is this person's secret that they thought that they was hiding. Somebody's a cross-dresser. Somebody was so mean to somebody, they killed Jesus because they wanted to be not outed about wearing dresses. All right, so we got America. So I don't know what this could be something spiritual too. Somebody's hiding that they this could be like Muhammad, like Jesus, I'm your friend. We cool, right? But no, Muhammad is being stingy and Muhammad is hiding something because he had something to do with the killing at a hotel or something of Jesus back in the day. Could have even blamed it on the tourists or the tourists and the Taurus and the Muhammad energy is the same thing because these people had either business dealings against me or with my shit, or they was fucking each other behind my back. This is like a baby daddy and a spouse, or a boyfriend and a baby daddy, or something like this. That's just the bottom line here. So this is why somebody killed somebody here. This could be a male in your family, or anybody killed you over your nigga or something like this. I was hearing that these guys that be walking around like they don't have no emotions. Oh my goodness. Boy, does that change when they get behind the scenes with another man. When they get behind the scenes with another man, the ones that's on the DL, it all comes out. They just never wanted to show those emotions and that affection to a woman. They get to talking right away. I seen this clip where this dude came in, right? And he was like, yeah, I was in jail all that time, something like this or something like this. And he's like, he came in the house and he just started talking. He was like, but yeah, you the first man that ever touched me. And it's like he was walking towards him like, I want you to touch me again right now. And he was like, I just don't know what to say. And he was just talking. I'm like, damn, is this how niggas on the DLB? They be at home with their wife acting like she don't exist. You motherfucker don't hit and kiss, hug, touch, or they do offensive reaches. Like, come by and squeeze you on your titty or something. Like they squeezing a cow's udders or something. And then just think that's going to make you want to jump into bed with them. You know what I'm saying? And then they say a lot of men think like women cut them down, but the men that they end up with is like, bitch, you ain't shit. You ain't your motherfucking. What? You couldn't take what your wife was saying, but this is what you want? Cause somebody got some puns or some shit with what they saying? Like, what is going on? I don't understand it. Maybe somebody could fill me in. You see what I'm saying? But that's why I was looking, I'm like, oh my God. Is this how these motherfuckers be behind the scene? I feel like somebody exposed somebody online or something. And it ain't even me. I feel like somebody like, okay, let me see about this case. Let me see. Show me these motherfuckers at home. Show me them 10 years ago, 20 years ago, today. And then show me this nigga. You said that you seen this nigga in the hotel with another dude. Y'all got the footage. Let me see. And somebody like, oh, hell no. Oh, no. I feel like somebody like, no. This person got the right to be standing in this energy, in the strength energy. Like, you a motherfucking lie. I feel kind of bad because... But not really. Because I feel like this is a part... Somebody want to put somebody under mind control. Now they under that shit. And some of these people, this is really what the fuck they was holding in all this time. They was put on your case to marry you for 5, 10, 7, 8 years or something like this to get you to want to leave, maybe even pay all the bills and everything. You run off and leave your house. Oh my God, I just don't want to be here anymore. And now this motherfucker got your shit. But there's a process that happened in the dark that is your shit. I'm telling you, this is something, whatever this is something like, do you stay and fight? Like, do you just leave? Because the best thing for somebody to leave, you could just leave and then go. And then I feel like okay, all right. If somebody's telling you to leave a place or something like this, you can leave that place. But I feel like, and you could go what feels like home, or you could go in a direction. It's like, choose wisely. But this is what somebody want to put you on this obstacle course for high priestesses. No, I'll choose this one, and then I'm going to choose that one. Because whatever this is just like lubrication. That's all this is. Somebody is at a point where the thing is too tight for you to get in. It's dry, it's tight. This is not going to be nothing good. Some of us is waiting here. People that sucked all your energy out, all your juice out. You just need some lubrication to get through there. And that's just kind of like what I'm seeing here. I don't know that's probably not the best way to explain it, but the next step ain't even your best step. It's just the next step. This is what somebody might have been able to block. But you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. That's the truth. You know, this could be even somebody that like to do things perfect if they're going to do it. And you like, you know, but if I ask this person, can I go stay here or something like this? What if this ain't the, what if I start getting, you know, tormented, or what if these people want me to go there and then they just going to try to take me or something? It's not even scared or fear. It's kind of like, damn, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to play with myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play with myself either. All right. When it comes to my situation, this is what I'm thinking about. But it's kind of like you want to go, you know how somebody be like, don't do it. Like he was like, Nemo, don't touch the boat. And you just want to go sit all up in that shit. Like, I'm over here. What you gonna do? Like, I'm sitting here. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm here. I just bought my furniture. I just got everything I need. I get, yeah, motherfucker, I'm settled in. What you gonna do? You said I can't come to this side of town. You know, it's kind of like that. And then it's like, oh, I learned a couple things from there. Okay, now let me move over here. Somebody feel like you gotta choose, like, what's your destiny? Choose your destiny. This is not, that's not for me. That's that little shit that the Wizard of Oz man put up on that screen, writing it in the or put up on the green screen in the sky, telling Dorothy to go home or whatever it was. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy to me. This is crazy. This is the truth though. That this is this energy here. You know, it would be different if God was here like, yeah, you my best. I love you the most out of everybody, baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You my baby, you know. But the obstacles that one would be facing in this world like this, it would make you think, am I in this protection bubble or whatever this is? Like, what? Am I in this? There's some man like, oh, you gonna betray me? And it's better to betray a man if that's what he think. I don't think I betrayed anybody because I wasn't never working with nobody from my knowledge. But then God, somebody acting like if you betray them, you betraying God, and they're trying to test you and use technology and other outside forces to make it seem like the wrath of God is on you for telling them no. But God is about to show this motherfucker. You see? Again, we got the strength card here again. Also, this could be a king thing. Like, I'm hearing somebody like the best for last or our next guest. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't want... Okay, say that there's something people are finding out that when president's been the president for the past... There's like the Etruscans or some shit like this is hiding up under the White House. And they the ones that been making shit go or not go or something like this. It's like, no, I got to dig out. Like, everything got to be dug out first. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to be... Now, it's different when Jesus will walk in. Y'all know on all the movies they show us, it was people now gravitating towards him. What can I do for you, Lord? Like, just seeing the light. You know what I'm saying? But they wanted somebody to go through that process. You see it on your own or something. And when you speak, oh, you just being cocky, bitch. There's nobody around you doing nothing for you, or nobody's following you. Nobody want to be around you or something. You know, but I could feel something. You see what I'm saying? They didn't want somebody to have anybody like, I got your back or something like this. Now, you got to be careful for I got your backers. But it does something to get the momentum going. To know that you could trust somebody in your circle that's going to hand this. Or did you get that on camera, what that motherfucker just did? Or it's better, it's good, okay? But the walk alone, it proves something else. Somebody didn't want you to have one person put their fist up like, I got you, or we still care about you over here. They didn't want somebody to have any of that. You understand? All right. So we got the Sun here, and we got the Empress in reverse here. This is also somebody like, I attempted to go get that child and save that. No, you didn't. You didn't. Somebody's a liar. You was invested in that. You was invested in that brown skinned twin. You was invested in that person, which is really another Sophia, or this Sophia energy. She's a skinwalker. The young Sophia is a skinwalker, and you gave her a new body in my daughter. But we got the Empress in reverse. So this could be somebody happy to do something bad to me and be with an Empress in reverse. Or somebody's using their child and they're seeing me as the Empress in reverse. But this person don't even understand my something here. Okay? They never will. They acted like they did, but they never will. Because this is not the right version here. Yeah. This person uses different faces to come. That's why I said these people is phonies. This person used, God is not an author of confusion or anything of confusion or a man that should lie. Somebody, this is manipulating. This is lying. All right. So this person was happy putting the Empress in reverse and doing something. So this person may not ever be recuperated, or this is somebody that like damned themselves because they scared to be with you. Somebody is running, scared. They don't know what the fuck they think about you. They can't take it no more. They nervous or something like this. They don't know if they hate your ass or love you or something like this. This is somebody that like did something to take themselves out the game so they can't be with you. Or maybe they didn't purposely do this. Maybe somebody got them sick or something like this and they refused to come to you for healing or something like this. It's something like this here. Somebody could be, yeah, something like this. Okay, there could have been also somebody else that was working with this person. Something could be proven that somebody gave somebody like some kind of increase in numbers or paid for this person to get numbers. It could be because they wanted to put this person in the spotlight because this person don't want you in the spotlight. They want you back at home with them or something like this. But whatever this is, there's some chaos that happened already. Why that can't be. Also, this looks like a placenta or something like this. See that little flower in there? Flower child. This could also be a flower could also be a, you know, transgender. Come here and somebody's in a trance or in a trans. Somebody could be in a transgender. Somebody could have sold you out. They done bid everything on the board. They done bid a dog, a cat to make sure that you don't be all you could be. And now this person could be in something like this here. Because I told y'all what I said about it. If I'm on this earth, I'm going to have sex with whoever I want. Okay? That don't, for me, that don't make me gay. I just think that I could do that if I wanted to. I didn't say I'm doing it. I just feel like I could have sex with who I want to. But what I was saying was something about like somebody was created to, ever since they was little, to already be experiencing different types of individuals, but you didn't. Let me tell you this, like, cause what I was picking up on is like somebody that you know when you was a teenager, they was dipping off and messing with somebody that had breasts, wear makeup. This person could have went to school with you. You thought this was a girl, but it actually somebody had a phallic. When you was growing up, I never encountered that. Like these creatures could have been made for me to, because of their backing, because of the ancient knowledge and the things like this and the esoteric knowledge that they carry. You were supposed to be swapping spit with these people or something like this, or me. But somebody thought by the way that they could get these people to take something is let these people swap spit with them. You get what I'm saying? And then create children with them and things like this. And this will turn them into the gods that they want to be. You. And then you won't be well tuned or something to be standing in your power. Because when they were sending heavenly beings towards you to have secret rendezvous with you, you were maybe not even awake. You weren't. So that's maybe a little bit threatening or embarrassing or humiliating, or how is this person going to look at what we was doing to this person in the dark? But with the friends and family and shit that you was incorporating because you wanted to try to do an Armageddon and take over God. These people were going to parties or meeting up at secret houses and They're smiling in your face like they wasn't just off in the room fucking your husband and everybody else last night. You get what I'm saying? And like you hanging out with your girls, you didn't even know that your man had a doppelganger first or a clone. You didn't even know that when you and your girls was going out and y'all was, coming back home 2 o'clock in the morning. These hoes was driving over to the old version of your man's house, and they was all getting in their bed with them, or somebody was sleeping with you and then running over to this person's house to sleep with them to fuel something. Judgment could be being called, and somebody's like, you're not in the game or something. Somebody is the motherfucking game. It's like different. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't with us when we was doing this or something like this. And so they try to call judgment, like, stop, don't say nothing else. But it's like, what is you doing? Like, nobody is trying to be with whatever these people is or something like this. You see what I'm saying? Somebody hovers over that or something like this. Yeah, look, somebody is an Ace of Pentacles here. This ain't even about no fucking net worth, because this is in the heavens here. And somebody took this position knowing that that's what they was going to try to reach for. Like, you can't get it. But they could be heartbroken because this plan has been exposed. Judgment is being called. The plan has been exposed. A King of Pentacles was doing something to pay so that somebody don't get a victory. Somebody is running. Somebody is scared, y'all. I can't even see nothing. I just think that this person is scared. This person is scared. That person killed themselves before they... This could also be somebody that is a micromanager. They like to have shit the way that they want. They wanted this whole thing to go, that they're supposed to been obviously working equally with somebody. If you got keys to the gates, nigga, I got keys to the gates. If you got special vehicles that pick you up and take you where you want to go, to Mexico in the middle of the night, bitch, I have them on my command, not just yours. Somebody didn't do it like that. They shared this with somebody else. And that's why they can't steal something from this Hierophant. This dark child could be from this other feminine. Somebody's going to have to carry their own child. Queen of Cups in reverse. World card energy. This is not going to be a tower for this person. Yeah, so this is somebody. This King of Pentacles was paying. They feel ashamed. They was paying to cause a ending for somebody here. For you not to get this victory. They paid somebody to do something, sabotage something. But it's not going to be a tower. Some offer is coming anyway. This could be the dance of the nights, because this is the night on top of a night. Like, somebody came in to get their tip wet, and somebody else is bringing in something because of it. This could also be somebody that came in and tried to make you sick. I be taking like screenshots of shit sometimes, and I took a screenshot of this dude. I don't know this dude. Okay, I don't know this dude. This could be an Erica splice. Like, everybody's gonna, this person. See, because that's why I was thinking with that movie that I was watching too, for those that be watching shit with me. That's who I'm talking to. Right now. I could not realize on that movie, see, motherfucker, you try to keep me out of some bitch, I'll build a whole nother motherfucking machine. Don't play with me. I was thinking, people like, who all was the friends of this person? Andy. But I was thinking the fact that y'all use the name Andy, but then you use the serious brown skin girl. But if this could be Candy. Okay, but y'all was trying to pin something on me. Candy Andy or Candy Canes. Money, 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 money. So this could be like the chill dress energy. Like put somebody on ice and take their dress. This is Africa. It's in the eyes, Chico. Saraban. Africa, Serengeti. 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 Sharon Yeti? I don't know. But something is healing someone. So I'm telling you, somebody came in and tried to give you something. And something you're going to drink or eat or something here is supposed to try to heal somebody maybe. I'm not sure. But this needed to happen so somebody could get killed. Now, I don't know because, yeah, and so this person can't be stingy. You've been trying to kill this person so many times. 10 times, 19 times since 1919, bitch. Since you was 19, okay? Straight up. Because somebody could have been like, where we at? We here? We want to take her down? Yeah. But somebody didn't know that the other person, I feel like somebody was like, okay, but when did you start this mission, nigga? Because you just said something that made me think that this shit didn't start with me and you just started it. You was doing this for a long time. And somebody looked back and was like, bitch, you was too. The reason why I was on to you is because I seen that you had cleaved on to her at this age. And when I seen you, I know you about money. You cleaved on to her. The bitch ain't got no money. So I knew something. And so then they find out like the betrayal before, like them both acting like whether they was brainwashed or they knew. They both had their own little thing about, oh, this dude, yeah, let me meet up with him or something like this. I want to see about this. But this is like some people not knowing that when they were spying on the main character person, when they were spying on that person, they both ran across each other in the blueprint, but they wasn't sure until that moment. This is after meeting and shaking and fucking you up in this lifetime. It wasn't until after that when somebody heard somebody say something and went back into something that they was like, oh, that was you. Because I didn't, now that I know you, I was trying to see who is this figure or this person that keep coming in doing this. It was your ass. You know, it's like, you know how I'm trying to, I don't know if you know how I'm trying to say. Like somebody had, like, they had to read like a pattern or something like this. And this is just like men that don't want women to seem as intelligent, or these people ain't intelligent that much at all. They might have said one little quote that made them, you know, people cleave on to them, and they was holding on to a woman the whole time, digging in her ace of cups. Period. And somebody trying to say, no, it wasn't yours, it was this one's, or that's your twin. Bitch, you out your mind. And Sampa is probably Jason Gordon's clone or something. Or y'all castrated that person or a younger version of him. And that's what Sampa is. Like, y'all got to stop playing. Because I'm not going to sit here and play with you for 1 second. So don't be trying to like put on no viral, like blow your mind moments about the Bible, bitch. I already said that stuff. If these girls on my team, motherfucker, y'all better start wearing some symbol. You better start wearing some fucking symbol. You better get something. Y'all better start a trend again. I don't know, beads in your hair or something. I don't know. You better find something, because yeah, somebody can't get away or something. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. This could be coming with respect. Somebody's trying to call somebody a hoe or something, but somebody's an Ace of Pentacles. And this might come with like, oh, stop that, this. You know what I'm saying? This is what the fuck this is, okay? Well, America, there might be people had to return everything. Patch up the potholes or whatever you left in the road or something like this. Or in the silk. Something here. All right? Yeah, these people got a bad reputation here. I tell you, these are the people that like to ruin stuff and then try to help you put it back together. Or don't. King of Swords. Or they like to see people like me, just because you cuss, they want to prove that the only thing you can be is a knight of a wand energy. Yeah, I'll be the Ace of Wands out of all the wands. Somebody wants to force. I told you this in the beginning. Somebody was forcing their children, or this, you are the child, or I am the child, that they know everything else match up with me being in the clouds or in the heavens or in the air. But they're trying to do something like use a foul language to make somebody be, but this is just a wrath to make somebody be a king of wands, where it's almost like a Job, the get up after Job. Go down there, you could take everything from this person, and then, but God was supposed to just give it back. Ace of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know if these men didn't wait. It was patience, because I picked up on patience, where somebody was going out and actually busting people over the head, and then, or they got you looking at your husband like, nigga, you did do this shit. And then you bust them over the head, and then now you got to be a king of wands. If you could just hold your composure, or you could have held, because I might be the last one that they put through this shit, then something different could happen. That's why so many people are throwing stones. I'm telling you something about black stones. All right? And then they say don't cast your pearl. There's nothing left. Everything has been touched on, eroded, or something like this. A reason why getting this stuff out, or saying it like this, or exposing all the, because this shit can no longer be. Don't you understand? Your world, well, you trying to rip up my world or my family or whatever I built here, this little shit I built here. And you fucking up the whole world, including yours, your whole shit. You didn't look behind yourself to see what you was really fucking up. This is like somebody like, oh, you can't work with people that ain't got nothing to lose, or people that you can't humble, or people that you can't humiliate, or something like this. That's motherfuckers that came to change this shit. Okay? That's what this is. And you fear that. Yeah, they all fear that. Yeah, because these people is not the Most High, and these people is not Jesus. America, it might be. This is somebody don't listen to nobody but God. When they start walking, marching through the motherfucking garden and saying what they got to say, ain't nobody stopping it. And it's a blessing that these people didn't work hard to act nice to somebody or something, because it's a little bit easier. Somebody's trying to say this just because they're doing this, just because somebody says, just shoot me. These people keep ruining me every day. But you know you did something to ruin this. Say the truth. It's in the Bible when they was talking to Israel. It said, these are two witnesses. Say it. Speak up. Tell them the truth. Somebody don't want to. They want to say, no, this ain't Jesus. This person ain't owed no money. This person ain't the Most High. Somebody could have been even taken up. This could be like an Enochian. Somebody could have been taken up and shown the truth about something, and they still came and lied. Or somebody trying to say, yeah, it's just a Hierophant though. Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you, somebody, because Olivia, Beauty 9419 is a dirty bomb. A lot of these people is dirty bombs. They keep these people alive with HIV, and then they fly them in to, get people ill. Somebody's not happy about this injustice here. King of Swords. This could be also so somebody don't have to feed off of a big person or an older person, so they can have access to a child, because somebody like children. But all people's decisions come with some kind of something here. Okay. Yeah, this could be with these people. This the last ditch effort here. Hold on one second, y'all.